So, if you've ever felt a little lost, trying to get an AI to create what's actually in your head, then this explainer is definitely for you. We're going to break down a really simple but powerful creative process for using these tools. It's an idea we're calling prompt creative.
It all boils down to this one question. We tend to think of AI as this kind of magic box, but it's way more helpful to think of it as a creative partner, one that just needs really clear instructions. So how do you give those instructions? How do you step up and become the director of your own creation?
And this is the most important part. The AI has no idea what you want. It doesn't have your memories or your specific vision, so your job isn't just to type in a few words. It's to give specific creative direction, just like a film director tells their crew exactly what shot they're seeing in their mind.
So what do we even mean when we say prompt creative? Well, it's this process right here. It's about taking your idea and shaping it, refining it over and over. It's not about finding one single perfect sentence. It's about building a detailed set of instructions that'll guide the AI right to the outcome you're picturing.
Okay, let's get practical. We're going to walk through a little case study here. Now, the first and honestly, the most important step, it happens before you even open up an AI tool. You start by just writing out and polishing your ideas in a separate program, like a basic word processor. This just gives you the space to build your scene without any pressure.
You might kick things off with something simple and clear, just like this. It's a great start. We've got a subject, an action, and a place. But we can add so much more depth to tell a real story. Okay, now this is where it gets interesting. With just one more sentence, we've introduced characters and conflict. All of a sudden, it's not just a random picture of a cat anymore. There's a story brewing here, and we've given the AI more to play with.
And here we're adding atmosphere. Words like dusk, foggy, unexpected. These are powerful instructions for an AI. You're not just describing what's in the picture, you're describing the feel of the scene. You're literally setting the mood.
And look at this. This is our final, complete prompt. Notice how all those little details we layered in come together. We specified a wide shot, that the cat is 2 steps up, that the rivals are scruffy-looking, mean and hungry. Every single phrase is another piece of direction that creates this rich, detailed scene for the AI to work from. All right, so our carefully written prompt is ready to go. It's time for the first take. We've done all the hard creative thinking. Now we can finally head over to the AI tool. And you're about to see just how easy this next part is. It really is just this simple. You take that beautiful, detailed prompt you spent time refining in your document, and you just cut and paste it right into the prompt box of whatever AI tool you're using, like ChatGPT. All that creative direction is locked and loaded. And that's why we do all this prep work. The whole goal is to avoid what some people call prompt and dump media, that generic, kind of uninspired stuff that comes from a single, unrefined thought. By being a director, you lift your creation way above that. And here's the magic moment, the payoff. After just a few moments, the AI delivers an image based on your detailed direction. And because you took the time to craft that scene, the result is so much closer to your original vision. But hey, why stop with just a static image? We can take this little world we've created and build on it. We can bring it to life with movement and sound. The technical steps here are, again, super straightforward. First, you download the image you just made. Then, you open up a different tool that's designed for animation, something like Google's Gemini, and you upload your image to use as the starting point. So now we're directing again, but for a totally new medium. We have to ask ourselves, what happens next? What action do we want to see? And maybe just as important, what does this scene actually sound like? This is where you can get really, really creative. We start with this idea of a showdown, but then we throw in a twist. Instead of a fight, they sing opera. We're directing the action, the specific order of who sings when, and the entire soundscape, from the street noise all the way down to some distant jazz. And here's the final animation prompt. It pulls all those ideas together into one clear direction. It sets the scene, it describes the totally unexpected action, and it layers in all those specific audio cues. We've basically written a mini script for the AI to perform. Okay, let's zoom out from our cat opera for a minute. What we've just walked through isn't some one-off trick. It's a repeatable, universal workflow that you can apply to pretty much any creative AI project you can think of. And here it is, the whole thing boiled down to 5 simple steps. It all starts with your great idea. Then you refine it in a doc. You cut and paste it into the AI. From there, you can download that output and build on it, maybe animate it. And finally, and this is the most important step, experiment and just have fun with it. This is your creative process.
You know, it's really important to remember why this all matters. As these AI tools become more and more common, the truly valuable skill isn't just knowing how to type. It's knowing how to think, how to direct, and how to use your unique creativity to guide technology. That's a real skill for the future.
So the real takeaway is this. You are in the director's chair. The tools are here, and now you have a process to use them with purpose. The only question left is, in this new AI world, what story are you going to direct?